I wonder where Madame could go.
I wouldn't say Professor Howland has a particular affinity for but she's quite intelligent.
broken one.
Ugh, what am I missing? Oh, how fun and fly! You must try it. Count
Revelio.
The sorting hat.
Professor Weasley?
Somewhere away from prying eyes.
Τώρα και με το Hogwarts Legacy σε like. Κύριε, είναι τέλειο,
Forgive me, the headmaster stopped me and I... Merlin's beard. I see you've wasted no time. Well done. Shall we?
After you, Professor.
What is this place?
This is the Room of Requirement. It only appears when one is in real need of it. Ordinarily, a student might stumble upon this room entirely by accident.
Revelio.
If ever. I'd only planned to suggest to you how to find it by walking past that bit of wall, focusing on what you need. But you've managed to reveal the room on your own. While I'm here, we should take advantage of the moment. Now, where is Deke? Must have sneaked past and gone ahead.
Deke, Professor.
The house elf I was speaking to in my classroom your first day. Thought he might help you use the room once you found it. There's no chance I'm clambering over this mess. This presents the perfect opportunity to teach you Evanesco, the vanishing spell. You can cast Evanesco to vanish certain objects, such as these chairs and other things here in the room. I suggest you practice the wand movements first, then you can clear the chairs away. Splendid. Now, Evanesco on those chairs. Excellent work. You'll note that you are now in possession of Moonstone. We shall discuss its uses later. Let's move on.
Lumos. Expelliarmus.
Where in Merlin's name is that elf? Is that... Goodness! My old school bag. I wondered where that had got to. I can't believe it's still here. I'll just take a quick look at this. Give you an opportunity to explore on your own until we locate Deke.
Yes, Professor.
Revelio.
Dear me. Can't you keep it down? Some of us are trying to rest.
Revelio. Expelliarmus. Accio. Revelio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Revelio.
Hope this isn't as precarious as it looks.
An intruder! Stop them! No, not... that's not helpful.
Revelio.
Worthless pile of tin.
Revelio.
How does anyone other than a house elf manage to get around in here?
Revelio. What was that? Was that a golden stitch?
Perhaps you should summon your wits and find out.
Accio. Revelio. Accio. Levioso. Accio. Levioso. Accio. Revelio. Levioso. Levioso. Revelio.
I hope that house elf can find us in here.
Revelio.
Yikes!
Careful.
Huh? Oh, there you are. Wait right there. Deke will come to you. Hello.
Ah, Deke, we've been looking for you.
Apologies, Professor Weasley. Deke was looking through some of what's appeared in the room since Deke was last here. Is this the student?
Indeed it is.
Deke is honored to meet you.
Deke has been a friend since I was a second year. We discovered this room together. I mentioned you to Deke. We believe that you might be able to benefit from this room like I did. Deke, would you be so kind?
Of course, Professor Weasley. The Room of Requirement will always be equipped for the Seeker's needs. It's unplottable, so won't appear on any map. Most happen upon it by accident, if ever. Deke's seen students in need of an extra file for potions stumble upon the room filled with them. You seem to have accessed it in its form as the Room of Hidden Things.
I was thinking about needing a place away from prying eyes. Brilliant.
Oh, that explains it then.
What I need specifically is a place where I can catch up on my schoolwork without distraction.
Now, it's time to focus on what you need. Just close your eyes. Imagine the room precisely as you need it. The room will do the rest.
You've given yourself quite a canvas to work with. I look forward to seeing what you do with the space. Ah,
Revelio.
and it seems the room has provided you with a desk of description. Excellent. It can identify unfamiliar items of clothing. One should always understand the effects of anything in which one is clothed. You'll find plenty of items of clothing that need to be identified. The desk,
Revelio.
valuable resource.
I imagine the death.
It will. I hope you'll take advantage of it. Now, I'll give you a brief lesson in conjuring. The room might not provide everything you need on its own.
Conjuring?
Yes, the magic of creating or conjuring objects. I'll teach you. Very good. When conjuring more complex objects, you'll need what's called a spellcraft. Spellcrafts are like recipes. They list the ingredients or resources. You should have acquired some for a potion station at...
I did. Where can I...
While resources such as they can also be collected. Why don't you give it a try? You should find...
Revelio. Reparo. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Revelio.
Well done. You can use these whenever you need to brew potions or grow plants. Presuming, of course, you've collected any seeds or potion ingredients you need in Hogsmeade or outside the castle grounds. Deke will be here to answer any questions you may have.
Can I use this type of transfiguration magic outside of the room?
Conjuring and vanishing are strictly forbidden elsewhere in the castle. We've charms in place to enforce that. It would be exhausting to reverse the errors in both judgment and... But the room of requirement...
I will be sure to speak with Deke if I need anything. Thank you.
Good luck. I shall linger a bit...
I'm ready for the next lesson, Professor.
Very well. First, you can acquire it by vanishing items here. Return to me once you...
I have the moonstone you request.
Good.
hasn't seen this many plants here before.
Revelio.
Dick thinks you should be proud of all the potions you've brewed. Dick cannot believe how many beasts you have here.
It warms my heart to see your interest. Good work. Shall we move on?
I've conjured everything I can.
I think you're ready to take... The altering spell will allow you to customize any conjured item. You can change the colors, patterns, and styles of your furniture to suit your taste. Let's... Just aim your wand at any conjured item. The altering spell to customize.
Dick thinks you should be proud of all the potions you've brewed. Oh dear, Deke thinks perhaps you didn't know Deke was near.
Nicely done. Now you're ready for something a little more advanced. You can use the altering spell directly on the room's architecture. Try these new designs on the floor or balcony. Your space might benefit from a bit of ambiance, don't you think? Deke, would you mind?
Of course, Professor Weasley. Professor Weasley showed Deke this bit of magic some years ago. Deke thinks you'll enjoy it. Come and talk to Deke when you're ready.
Professor Weasley said I should ask you about changing the rooms.
Of course.
I would like them.
Of course, you needn't keep this style if you don't like it. You can... Now you have learnt a good bit.
Thank you, Professor.
Indeed. No matter how much time I spend here, the room always... An even bigger space.
How did that happen?
The room equips itself.
Thank you, Professor.
Good.
Revelio. Revelio. Levioso. Revelio. Over here. Sebastian, it's been a while.
It has. Glad you received my owl. I have something to show you.
First, let me thank you for what you did in the library.
Of course. Scribner tried to give me detention, but I have ways out of these things.
Well, you took the fall for me, and that counts for something.
Did you find what you were looking for?
I did, but...
Understood. We can talk more in a moment, in the Undercroft. This way. There's a secret passage just here.
It's well disguised. How did you find this place?
My friend, Ominous Gaunt. He named it the Undercroft.
Revelio.
We godsos here all the time. With my sister, Anne. She loved that infernal game. What I wouldn't give to lose to her again. I should tell you, I swore to Ominous I would safeguard this place. So please, keep this between us. He never confides in anyone. but he's trusted me since the day.
Revelio.
I wouldn't want to jeopardize that. We used to sneak in here almost daily. We've never been caught.
Incendio. I know Ominous. Met him in our...
He does. No idea how, though. His wand seems almost sentient. Not surprising.
Is that how he found this place?
No, someone in his... I've never heard anyone else. Again, mention this to no one.
Of course.
Glad you understand.
Really? Like what?
Like the blasting curse. Professors say it's not an appropriate spell to teach students.
A proper magical education ought to include all magic.
My thoughts exactly. A spell like Confringo is only truly dangerous in untrained hands. Such spells should be properly taught. To be fair, I'm admittedly part, but you should learn it. It may take a while to get the feel for it. Mimic my wand movement. The incantation is Confringo.
Very well.
You're getting it. Ready to actually try it out? Stick to the targets, though. Best to keep the undercroft intact. Have a go at those candelabras. Both have their uses, but I think you'll find that a Confringo travels a bit farther than that of a spell like Incendio.
Revelio. Expelliarmus. Revelio. Expelliarmus. Expelliarmus. Confringo.
Nice work. How's it feel?
That's it. I think I've got it.
Well done.
I have to say, I enjoyed that.
The first time ominous. I swore we'd never live it down.
This is exactly the type of magic.
There's more where that came from. Haven't been here in some time.
I'm sorry about your sister.
Perhaps when I next head to Felk.
Just let me know when and I'll meet you.
Oh, she misses Hogwarts. We're meeting a new student.
I shall look forward.
Cheers.
I'm not sure where to...
You said something was missing from what you found in the library.
Nothing gets past you. I'll tell you what I can. Rookwood and Ranrock are trying to recover something they think I took from a vault in Gringotts.
Gringotts? When were you there?
Professor Fig and I wound up there.
A portkey?
Well, it's all a bit convoluted.
I'm listening.
You must promise to keep this between us.
I trusted you with knowledge of this secret undercroft.
All right.
Ancient magic. I don't know what I was expecting you to say, but it wasn't that. What does that even mean?
Honest, Fig and I...
Well, when you do know, tell me. And remember, keep... When I head to Feldcroft, I'll send you an owl.
Hello, Sebastian. Wait. You there?
Hello, Ominous.
I've recognized that voice. Did you just come from the undercroft?
That room's called the Undercroft. Ah, well, I was exploring.
Don't lie to me. No. You breathe a word about this place to anyone. Not even your precious Professor Fig will be. My father is friends with him.
Trust me, Ominous. And Sebastian is a good friend. You shouldn't.
I don't need you to tell me about my oldest friend.
Ominous, I just meant.
I know what you meant. Sebastian gets himself. Sebastian is going to get an earful.
Revelio. Reparo. Reparo. Reparo.
I was hoping to see you.
You're back.
Finally. Minister Spavin talks more than he listens. Ranted on and on. Wouldn't listen to a word.
Listen, Professor. So much happened. I received a flurry of messages from Professor Black's house elf, Scrope.
Scrope sent you messages?
Yes. I thought it was odd too. He asked me to meet him and then told me to take the toast.
Why would you want to take toast?
To a cave under the lake. That's where I found Richard Jackdaw's ghost.
Who on earth is Richard Jackdaw?
He was a student here long ago. Anyway, he told me about a secret cavern. I went there, and right next to Jackdaw's skeleton, I found the missing pages.
You found the pages?
I did. And because Jackdaw had followed the map they contained, when I found the pages, I found the location on the map. Believe it or not, it's a room below Hogwarts.
Why am I not surprised? Shall we?
I was hoping you'd say that. Oh, and we'll need to bring the book. The room is called the Map Chamber, by the way. And a portrait of Percival Rackham awaits us there.
Professor Rackham. I look forward to meeting him. How did this Jackdaw get the pages from the book?
Evidently, Peeves stole them, and Jackdaw stole them from him.
Oh, Peeves. To think it was beneath us all this time. Hogsmeade. And over here, the Forbidden Forest. And, of course, Hogwarts. It's magnificent. If only you were here to see this.
Hello, Professor Rackham. We've placed the book on the pedestal as you asked. And this is my mentor, Professor Fig.
How do you do, Professor Fig? And you, my young friend, see now why you needed to return with the book?
I do. I also see why you refer to this room as the map chamber.
That you have come this far tells me that you possess extraordinary magical ability, the potential and power of which will unlock should you prove yourself worthy. The location of each of 4 trials will, in time, trials that you must complete on your own. Do you recall the pensive memory you viewed in my vault in Gringotts?
You and your friend Charles spoke of the Portkey, and of trials you'd created for one who could see traces of ancient magic.
Precisely. Charles is another of the Keepers, a designation we gave ourselves centuries ago, in light of the knowledge that we have been bound to keep hidden. Until, perhaps, now.
So, the passage from your ruins to Gringotts, everything in the vault, the restricted section, finding this room, none of these was a trial.
They were an important part of the journey, but they were not trials themselves. The fact that you have come this far, however, bodes well. The trials were designed to ensure that the power and knowledge we have kept secret for so long does not fall into the wrong hands. They will test your ability, but of equal importance, you will need patience.
I'm afraid we don't have the luxury of time.
We have waited this long, Professor.
Respectfully, sir, while I do not know the secret you keep, I do know that our young friend here has seen traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. And we encountered an uncommonly powerful goblin wielding such magic as we prepared to leave your vault. We may already be too late.
This is grave news indeed. Young friend, do you trust Professor Fig?
I do.
Then, in the light of your considerable skill and all you have already accomplished, we shall begin. You will find the location of the first trial marked on the map below you. Whilst Professor Fig may assist you in locating the trials, they may be completed only by one with our ability.
Shall we have a look? You may have seen it yourself.
It looks familiar. Perhaps your young friend is...
As your mentor, the least I can do is go ahead to make sure it is safe.
I'll find you at the tower as soon as I...
Until then.
Hogsmeade, here I come.
Go to Azkaban never had a chance in the first place.
We've got dark wizards these days that make Emmerich the Evil look like Yorick the Oddball.
I wonder what Merlin would think of us.
Come now, don't be stingy.
East of Woodcroft certainly knew how to plan a city.
Old Spout or Spavin's been minister for so long I don't remember who came before him.
Tales of Beetle the Bard.
Good thing the ministry banned underage sorcery. Can't trust the young.
New instruments are expensive, you know.
Hollington's person wants keeping away from today's young. If it thinks it's got half a chance, a werewolf would be on you like cold truffles to Doxies.
If any dark wizards come around Hogsmeade, I'll give them something to sniff at.
Come now, don't be stingy.
It was the sort who'd flay her own mother.
Revelio certainly never revealed the charm of my potions, Professor, back when I was in school.
You can stop a thief in their tracks with stupefy.
Not saying I don't cast the odd cleaning spell when no one's looking. Can't imagine how muggles get by without magic.
Nibs in the hat, if you please.
Point of toilet if it can be done with magic.
New instruments are
First thing I cast is the Tago.
Levioso and Stupefy combined should put any root in their place.
I met a girl once. It looked like an
I
inferior.
could use
Pretty
some
though.
gold.
Only a hairy-hearted sod would cast Defendo on a cow.
Spare a canut, a sickle, a galleon.
House elves are wizard kind's best friend. Always happy.
Incendio!
You're worrying far too much.
Revelio!
Oh, will there ever be another wizard?
Ah, new face. Wonderful.
Hello, Mr. Weeks, is it?
Albie Weeks at your service. Welcome to Spin Witches. Apologies if you came by before and weren't able to come in. Shop's been closed since trade routes were disrupted. Had to travel as far as London to meet with my supplier. And I've only just returned. Got a few rare U-weavers available. Ember Dash, Silver... Wind-wisps too. No matter...
Sounds quite the array of brooms.
What are we looking for today? Nice doing business with you. You'll be thrilled with that broom, I promise you. Thanks for stopping by. Whilst nearly any... You seem to be a...
Go on.
But you may notice that speed consistency tends to falter as you rise. I have some ideas for enchant... What I need is, as it happens, an ideal situation.
That sounds intriguing.
Thank you. The time trial. Once you've beaten Imelda's time, be sure to let me know.
I can't help but admire Mr. Weeks' enthusiasm.
Not enough reflection on the past, in my opinion. The world learns from its mistakes.
Protego! Revelio.
Being a vampire worth knowing. The dark art. But I'll never understand this fixation.
Revelio. Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
If it isn't Slytherin's newest broom talent.
Revelio. Hello, Imelda.
Did he know? I tried to help him once.
I don't know what people have said, but I certainly will.
Tell that's the rest of the skill. Everyone knows that clap. You can't be what? Slytherin versus
Actually, why not?
I'm so looking forward to seeing.
Made it! Success! Excellent! Did it?
No!
Missed one. Brilliant. This is rather fun. Made it! Oh, did anyone else see that?
Ugh, that's not. You must have cheated. Ugh. Fine. You won. Ugh, don't think this is over. You can't determine skill from one single trial.
Surely my win means something.
You're not.
Challenge accepted then.
Perhaps you have what it takes after all. But don't get your hopes up. Then you can try to prepare by racing this course again. Just check in at the podium, where the leaderboard is. We'll see next time.
I suspect Mr. Weeks will be glad to hear how I fared. Incendio. Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade. Revelio.
Oh, you're back! With something to report, I hope? What are we looking for today? Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again.
Mr. Weeks, I was able to set a record on my broom.
Incredible! Miss Reyes must have been shocked. Tell me, how was the broom?
A little turbulent and it's wanting for a bit of speed, but it fared well enough. I will say that it tended to drift a bit to the left on certain turns. Heard a slight swoosh when I dipped.
Oh, thank you. That's precisely what I needed to know. Drifted. Even the naysayers will be forced to...
I'm excited to hear more.
How to address the issue of altitude as it relates to speed? I saw what you did!
Incendio! Revelio. Accio. Hogsmeade, here I come. Revelio.
Over here.
We're not alone.
We are not. Ranrock's loyalists. Around a dozen I can see, but could be more.
Can't we apparate past them into the tower?
We could, but we've no idea what's in the tower. More importantly, however, I'd like to know why they're here. They've set up camp just ahead. I suggest we investigate a little before doing anything else.
Well, this isn't ideal.
No, it isn't. This way. And I'd suggest we use the disillusionment charm here. No sense in announcing our arrival.
Revelio.
You with a nice mushroom stew.
Quickly now. Revelio. Stay hidden and cast Petrificus Totalis.
Petrificus Totalis.
Well
Revelio.
done.
There must be something here. Ramrock said so. There must be something here. Ramrock said so. Why is it grappling?
Orders. Directly from Ranrock.
These orders indicate that there are...
Revelio.
I will draw blood.
What?
You explain the stench.
Let's get it.
You can't stop us.
Hold it.
Enough.
Are you quite silly?
Leviosa. Incendio.
Hurry up!
Incendio. Accio. Protego. Revelio. Can't imagine the goblins know about the trials. They know that something is significant about this place, though.
Looks like we found the entrance.
It's locked. Revelio. An unlocking charm.
Very handy. No time now, but if you don't learn it soon enough, we can work on it back at the castle. I imagine these brooms have been enchanted for centuries. Never seen an enchantment last this long.
Welcome to San Bakar's Tower.
Hello, Professor.
I did, Professor.
We're going to need... For the moment, however, you've more important things to set your mind to.
Yes, sir.
That's it.
I will. Revelio. A reservoir of ancient magic. Downstairs, near the entry. Revelio. Incendio. I've seen this before, in Gringotts and the restricted section. Revelio. Revelio. Whoa. Impressive. That must have done something. Best have a look around. Revelio. More traces of ancient magic. Something must be different. These are never a welcome sight. At least I know what to expect this time. Levioso! Protego! Levioso! Accio! Revelio. These look familiar. Accio. Oh. More statues. Revelio. Incendio. Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Confringo! Reparo! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Not making this easy on me. I presume I'm looking for traces of ancient magic. But where? Accio! Seems I ought to explore this archway from both sides.
Accio!
What did that burst of magic change on both sides of the archway? Something must be different.
Accio!
I need to see how the room changes when I move in and out of the archway. So that's it. I need to use both sides of the archway to get the platform to the other side of the bridge. I'll never get used to these floors.
Revelio! Revelio! Levioso! Potato! Incendio! Accio! Levioso! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Expelliarmus! Confringo!
No!
Protego! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Protego! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Revelio! Accio!
Revelio. Look at this. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Protego. Preparo. Expelliarmus. Protego. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Confringo.
What is that shelf bar?
Expelliarmus. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Protego. Expelliarmus. Expelliarmus. Confringo.
Dying, dying.
What a relief. Oh. Another pensive.
Your ability to transfigure the world around you is remarkable. What is it?
My father isn't getting better. I don't think he'll ever recover from the death of my brother.
It is agonizing to see those we love suffer.
The drought was years ago, but the pain of losing him is as deep for him now as if it had happened only yesterday. He doesn't need pretty pillars, he needs peace. What if if I could help him, Professor?
You do so much for your father already.
It's not enough. I want to take away his pain.
It is tempting, I know, to use this magic that you're mastering to transfigure more than the physical world. But human emotion is a potent force unto itself. Even the most well-meaning and competent witch cannot possibly know the consequences of irrevocably manipulating it.
So I'm to watch as my father's pain destroys him.
It is not your pain to take. Every year a student sees something sillier than I could ever imagine in their tea leaves. Oh, Miss Morganach, welcome back to Hogwarts, Professor.
That's going to take some getting used to. Professor Rickwood?
I was so pleased to hear that you'd accepted the position of Defense Against the Dark Arts, Professor.
Sit, Isadora. Tell us about your travels.
I was actually hoping that you and the others might join me at my home this evening. There's much I'd like to share with you.
That would be delightful. We shall let the others know.
Very well. I shall see you then.
Another memory. Now to find a way out of here.
Revelio!
More crystallized stone. That must be the way back to the map chamber.
What have we here?
I'm a student at Hogwarts, sir. And this is Professor Fig.
Professor Charles Rookwood at your service. Has someone completed the first trial?
I have, Professor Rookwood. We saw you in the Pensive in Gringotts with Professor Rackham.
Indeed. So, you...
I did.
Ah, yes. You will find a similar artifact in each trial. You must take care to keep them safe. You will need them to complete the journey we have set forth for you. Once you have them all, we will tell you what to do with them.
Very well. Are you able to tell me anything about the next trial?
Before you proceed, I would like to speak with Charles regarding the urgent situation involving...
The goblins? I'm afraid it would be wise to halt the trials until we...
We shall defer to you. Now then...
Wait, Professor. The name Rookwood. Do you think...
that there's a connection to Victor? Perhaps. But we can't... For now, tell me what you...
Before the witch from the last My studies.
Before you go...
Professor?
Have you encountered swirling traces of magic in the world?
Not that I recall.
Evidence of the Keeper's
Revelio. I should ask Sirona at the Three Broomsticks about the goblin she was talking to the day of the troll attack.
I will close the stream. Sorry.
Revelio.